Hello, everyone. I started creating these videos in term two to connect us across circles and physical location, to offer a thought or start a conversation. I like to imagine you listening while you brush your teeth or doing the dishes, or maybe very intentionally sitting down in the morning with a cup of coffee or herbal tea and a homemade baked good. Anyway, with that in mind, this is an offering. I'm calling in from sub-zero temperatures, more snow and ice, Chinese takeout, and a 3.5-month-old puppy who still doesn't understand why we keep running her outside. But I'm feeling the need to mark this beginning of term 4. I recently marked an anniversary with my husband of our first date. It's a sweet moment. We make jokes about what we wore, where we went, what we talked about, and if the other even thought it was a date at the time. It's the one day in the year that reminds us where we started, that throws us back in time, that jogs all these tiny memories. And in a relationship that is filled with lots of ups and downs and stupid arguments, it's helpful to remember where we started, how we got here, and that we choose this each day. Time is a tricky thing. Sometimes it flies, sometimes it creeps, and sometimes it is impossible to remember or hold. But there is something about an anniversary that I love. It's a marker in time, a reference point, and also a new beginning. In some ways, that first date feels so long ago. In other ways, not at all. It makes me think of other anniversaries along the way and significant moments, decisions, splits in the road that pushed the relationship along. And it makes me think about how I've grown and changed, how the relationship has grown and changed. I'm not a journaler. I get it. I deeply respect the people that do it, and often I envy those of you who do it consistently. I'm not quite sure what keeps me from it, but that's not important right now. But I recently came across a type of personal artifact that I put in the camp of a journal. Once upon a time, I received the assignment in a class to write a personal manifesto. I vaguely remember doing the assignment. I'm sure some of it came easily and other elements were labored over. But I loved finding this artifact. It is a snapshot of an earlier me, years ago. And it is a very personal question, a manifesto, if not grandiose, exploring this question of what is important to me. What do I want to do? Where do I want to put my energy? It is a reference point for me. Is this still me? What would I write now? What would I change? And just like the anniversary, it helps me zoom way out from my everyday and have a conversation with my previous self. When I'm struggling, a friend of mine often jokes around saying, "You are developmentally on track." And it is in these moments, when I can see the breadcrumbs that led me to here, that I can sigh and believe her. So, with all that said, if you are a journaler or not, I encourage you to mark this beginning. Put a pin in this moment in time. Write a note to your future self. 9 months is both a long time and no time at all. And in a sea of days that mush together, it is nice to create an anniversary, a new beginning. hope you all are well, staying warm wherever you are, and hope to see you soon.